Hello everyone, welcome back. So one question you might have asked yourself is, can you put a loop inside of a loop? And the answer is yes, and quite often this is what you have to do. Because once again, loops are just ways of writing your code shorter. So if you have to write something multiple times, something very, very similar, you probably want to make it a loop. Now, how does that work with all that indenting? Well, for your big loop, it's not indented at all. And then everything that's inside of that loop is indented at least one time. And you see I have a second for loop here. And so anything that's inside of that loop is indented a second time. So this one right here is inside of both loops. This for loop is technically just inside of this bigger loop. So if I were to run this little code right here, I would see I am in the first loop and I'm also in the first, only in the first loop, print out 10 times because they're only going 10 times. But this for loop right here is also being run 10 times, and it runs everything inside of it 10 times. So this one right here would print out 100 times. So you can see it multiplies out. And that can be very, very helpful. Now, it's hard to explain why you might want to do that. So let's do a little example down here that will help us see how that works and why it's helpful. A little example I call loopception. So we're going to take a for loop and we're going to stick another for loop inside of it. Now what is this for? Well, what this is for is going to be finding out the final balance of each of these people given their withdrawals or deposits, where a deposit is positive, withdrawal is negative. Okay, now I've got multiple people here and multiple withdrawals and deposits, so I want to make sure that I can go through all of them. So let's do that. Let's figure this out. So first, I'm going to loop over each person. So for customer in customers, that works. You know what? I'll use a different name because I don't want to confuse you. For person in customers, there we go. And then, okay, what are we doing inside of that? Well, we need to put a second for loop that's going to go across all of their withdrawals or deposits. So we'll just call it item. For item, oops, not clicked in here. Sorry about that. For item in, and where are the withdrawals or deposits? Well, it's a dictionary. Okay. Withdrawals or deposits. And then how do we grab out their withdrawals and deposits? We do it by giving their name, which we stored as person. So we'll call this person. Okay. Now, what am I doing? Well, what I'm doing is I'm going to add or subtract the value from the withdrawals or deposits from their balance. So that's not too hard to do. I can actually I first need to find their balance, which is in a dictionary. So once again, when I call something from a dictionary, I need to give it its key, and that key is stored as person right now. So person. Okay, and I want to update this. So just like previously, we're going to update it. And how do we update it? We update it by adding or subtracting these values. Now, luckily for you, I went ahead and you don't have to do any like craziness here. You just add them all because if it's negative, it's a withdrawal, and it will take care of that for you. So to update by adding, we do plus equals, and then what are we adding? Well, we're adding the item that is in their withdrawals or deposits. Okay, so I've got a double for loop here. That all looks good. Okay. And then once I'm done with that, once I've finished adding or subtracting that, I can go ahead and print out a phrase. It's going to say names final balance is amount dollars. We can use a string template to accomplish this. So print and string, so I'll put it in quotes. And name is the first thing I'm going to remove that. So %s, and then that's names. So I need to add the apostrophe s. Final balance is amount, that's another blank, so %s dollars. Okay. That looks pretty good. So with that, I gotta put something in the string template. So I put a % symbol next to it, and then I fill in the blanks. So what is their name? Their name is person. And what is their amount of dollars they have left in their balance? Well, it's gonna be balance, there you go, person. Okay, now if I did all this correctly, I know that might be kind of crazy for you. It's your first time doing it. It should print it all out. So I'm going to run this once. And what we see here is Al's final balance is $1,944. Susan's final balance is $340. And Karen's final balance is $1,645. And Aiden's final balance is $2,550. Okay, so it worked. Hopefully this is the right number. If you're not sure, go and check it on Excel. It can tell you. Well, with this, I'm going to stop with our looping variable because next time we go to the grand challenge. Remember, try out the grand challenge on your own. See if you can do it on your own. And if you can't, come over here, watch the next video, and we'll do it together. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye.